I didn't even give y'all a title. This is The Mourn, Part 2. Once upon a time, the friend group wasn't exclusive to only Boviel and Boviel. Nah, Boviel had a best friend who moved away around the time, leaving him wounded, though not as wounded as the sense of betrayal that had overtaken our friend. This friend was Boviel, and as much as the two friends had in common, it wasn't enough to maintain the relationship they had as they grew older and matured. Around this time, Boviel met Boviel, who had just moved to the city, which was fitting because Boviel had lost his best friend, or so he thought. Boviel was always the courageous and adventurous one, while Boviel was a little shy, but never disloyal. Opportunities would arise for Boviel to visit during the summer breaks, but when he would, Boviel would create some excuse to flake on him to hang out with Boviel. It was so often that even Boviel's mom questioned the relationship between the two herself, but Boviel would shrug it off. But for some reason, Boviel wasn't hurt. He wasn't sad, he wasn't disappointed, because he had his share of his new friends and girlfriends as well, but never turned his back on his friends. He wanted to know why. Why had his best friend just ghosted him like that? It was this question that he had pondered upon till one day he found himself at the wrong place at the right time, in front of Boviel's best friend, unknowingly at summer camp. There, Boviel figured it out, that his best friend didn't trust him, when he was the one that ghosted him. He feared that time had changed them both, which is logical to think because people do, and would be that to learn. Without Boviel around to stick up for me, although he didn't need it, he placed his insecurities that he developed onto Boviel and unintentionally projected them onto Boviel. While Boviel, on the other hand, had experienced this loyalty, and all he wished was to not attract the challenges in life, how people become jealous of your talent, and he just missed his shy best friend that he could stay low-key with. So Boviel knew what he had to do, and that's why he did what he did. He brought the fear and confrontation to his friend's face in a tough love sense. Boviel always did this when they were kids to encourage Boviel to come out of the shell, but this time, the emotions were more intense.